Hello my stitching friends! Today we are starting the new stitching month, and today I want to show you what is my plan for the next couple of days, what I plan to stitch before I show you the next update. So, and here you can see already this beautiful shalpan, and it's almost done with the stitches, so almost all cross stitch is completed. I'm not showing to you unfortunately the face because it's also ready, but since it's running right now, so I'm really into this project, I don't want to take it from the hoop, so soon I will show you all stitched shalpan, and then we can also finish the back stitch or everything what is left, the French knots, and I hope to finish this project soon, because then it also takes some time before I stitch it all together, so before I complete this project. But I am quite optimistic that this project will be finished of February, so stay with me to see what we will have. What else I want to finish actually? This is the project that I showed you already with the polar animals. I want to finish, I want to sew it all together and just use this for decoration. February is still here, so I still have plus minus 1 month for my mood to be like directed to the cold and polar winter season. And every time I look at this project, I'm thinking that I should be finishing right now, because it's so few left and I cannot just make myself. So now I'm giving you the promise, and hopefully it will keep me and I will finish the sewing and show you the next time when we see each other. So this is what I'm going to be for the next few days. So let's see you in a second and you will see how far I went. And here's the next day and the next update. I want to show you shalpan, the 3D doll, so you see both parts, like back part and the front part, both parts are ready. Also the back stitch. Here we go, the face looks so nice. Also this musical instrument, I'm not sure how it's called. I made the strings with the silver thread. Hopefully one would be able to see them when I put the toy together. So it looks really nice. And I made also decision to restitch these parts of the head with the special thread. So it's called Cloud. So you can see this is how it looks. It's already on the bobbin. I have some other here. So they also have 6 plies in every thread, and I stitch with 2 plies. Whenever the toy is ready, I will show you. I hope it will be a little fluffy in the end, but I need to brush it before, so it's not ready yet. You cannot see it very well. But yeah, so here we go. I hope the next update that you will see will show you ready shalpan. And since shalpan is almost ready, I decided to start another project. It's not cross-stitched actually, so this is the example of how the final project should look like. So this is the biscarnu, let's say, shape called tulip. So there should be some more tulips, not just one. And as you can see, it's not stitched with a cross stitch. It also counted stitches, but very different, like whatever designer created, let's say. It also has the beads, beadwork a little. I don't know how long it will take, but what I thought, I will use my favorite flower thread. So I chose already the colors. Here you can see I have them from different companies, so mostly from the Northern Europe. So here is the Denmark, and this is German, This is also Denmark, I think. I have this type of thread. I like it and I wanted to use it already since I have this thread, because it's not just single solid color. It is stained in the way that some parts of the thread are more bright and some are less bright. So you also can see some white parts. I think it was not stained, but still I like how it looks like. And it has only one ply, let's say, so you stitch with the whole thing. And I also took the other colors, and I like such design because every embroiderer can choose which colors to use. So this is my palette. I am not sure how long it will take. I also take special material, so it's not Aida. It is, I think this originally was made for Hardanger. I did never try Hardanger. I think it's still in the future, but now I will try to stitch this tulip with this beautiful flower thread and on using this material. I don't know how long it will take, but hopefully it won't be too long as a project. So today is the new day, and as you can already notice, I have some finishes to share. And let's start with this beautiful doll. So it's ready. I finally assembled it together, and here you can see this doll is really cute. I like it. I use felt for the bottom, and it can stay, yeah, it can stand. So what is also special, I have this metallic strings for her musical instrument. Also, if you remember, I used the special threads, the cloud floss, and the head looks a little bit fluffy. Maybe you can see, I hope you can see a little bit. And the head is also decorated with some feathers. Yeah, so this kind of decorations I like very much, and normally I use them as Christmas ornaments. So I will prepare most probably some other floss to put it on the tree, but before it I will just keep it. Not every year we do something like a Christmas tree. We're not organized always. It depends a lot on the situation, so I will not take care of it at the moment. So just wanted to share, and it will lay safe, let's say, until until next time that I will plan to use it. But I also wanted to share some other details. So what else I wanted to show you is the other ornaments from the same designer. So the designer's name is Antonina Daskaev. I think she lives in Canada. I'm not sure. She has her store on Etsy, and I will put the link in the description box if you are curious, if you want to go and check her out, if you want to go and check her store. And so Chopin was the last toy that I wanted to stitch from her designs. So I also have this design called Aurica. So that's also like a girl. She collects some grapes here. So this is beads actually. Yes. Then I have I also have a Snow Maiden. It's a little smaller, but I like it very much. It's really cute. Beam. But compared to the girls, she's really, really small. And the only guy in this team is Grandfather Frost. So as you can see, all a little bit directed to the winter holidays. So these guys are staying next to each other, next to the Christmas tree, and these two I plan to put on the Christmas tree. So this is all the toys from Antonina, and I don't even know, like, if you can say like who you like the most, because the moment I stitch, like now I like Chalpan the most, yeah, because I was recently working with her, I was stitching, so I still have this mood for Chalpan. But yeah, now I put them all together and I think they all really cute, and I like this kind of toys, so they all can stand. Yeah, so such a gang I have. So, but I also like the other designers who works in the same techniques, so who create the designs for the 3D ornaments or toys, and I have a lot in my stash still to go. I also have some that I stitched already, but for now, from Antonina, this will be it. So this is another finish. You didn't see me stitching it, but I also mentioned I want to finish it in some Pinkip or something like that. And so here we go. And this is the wooden, so this is real wood. I made holes here and used this thread, and yeah, use also decoration here, and I think I will use it somehow for creating the summer mood. So this is really beautiful bumblebee, and now I finally can stop thinking about it, because all the time I was looking at this design thinking, oh, you should already finish it, and now it's ready. So I'm really happy. I like how it turned out, and now one process less. The other finish, I just sewed all together. It was really fast. It's this polar parade, the bear, penguin and the deer, and I like how it looks. It's also not perfect, but this is exactly the look I wanted to have, and now I can put it all together and store it until the next winter season, because I have now spring mood plus minus already, and this will be stored, and I will most probably take it next year again. But now it's ready, so I can really decorate my apartment with this beautiful banner and not just keep them laying around until I will have capacities. But finally it's done. So another finish, a lot of finishes today. But Polar Parade was also not the last finish, and here's finally the last finish. This is Tulip Biscarnu. I showed you just one starting moment when I showed you the threads and the material, but this was so fast. So this is not cross stitches, it is also counted stitches, but yeah, different other techniques. It took me maybe one day to stitch and one day to assemble all together, but of course I can only do it after work. I think if I would have more free time, of course I would also have I would be able to do more, but yeah, it's not possible, so I'm just showing to you what I have at the moment. So this is very cool. I like it. It's really light. It's also quite small. And what I also like, that I can really use a lot of flower thread. Yeah, so this is special cotton threads that I am normally not using for cross stitch. So finally I have some stash of flower threads. Finally I can use it, and I also like to use the beads, and like small beads and the big one, and some ribbons that I have. The designer has altogether 10 patterns for the Tulip Biscarnu, different kinds of Tulip Biscarnus, but I think, so I already took now the second pattern, and this is what I will do until we meet each other next time, guys. But I think I will not be able, or definitely I will not be able to stitch all 10, and I will see how far I will go. So I will continue stitching, and maybe you will see soon how far I will go with the second one. So see you soon. Hello again, this is new day and the new update on my stitching projects. And here you can see the second tulip. I think I mentioned that originally designer created 10 tulips. I don't think that, so not, I know I will not get all 10, but my goal is to get 3 of them. And honestly, I like this so much. I also like that a lot of thread is used. There is no other project where I'm using the flower threads. It is the only one, yeah? And this is why I'm enjoying stitching it, because then my flower thread stash is also getting smaller, and I like that I can choose the colors by myself. I also combine with the ribbons and with the beads that I have, and in the end it looks not so bad. It looks really cute. So the small part is done. Now the big part is in the progress. That's why I also keep that in the hoop, because I will right away stitch it again, and then it will be assemblies left. Hopefully I can show you in my next update already the ready tulip. Guys, I wanted also to come back to my Polar Night, Polar Bear stitchery. I am now going with the blue, light blue color. On the canvas it's shown as the light blue here as well. Yeah, it's going slower than I thought, unfortunately, because I all the time distracted for the other projects, and this is me. I knew myself. I would see something and then I want to start something new, and then the other projects are not so fast like I planned. Yeah, but what to say? I don't want to go on the guilt trip here. I want to enjoy my hobby and not being punished for it. So yes. And this is one of the reasons why my projects are not going forward as fast as I expected, because I started now the new project. It's the Easter egg, partly stitched, partly beadwork here. So we have such a wooden egg here, and then I started already to stitch. It is a little bit, like, for my eyes not so comfortable, because I need to stitch over one thread of the even weave. I understand why it is necessary, because then the final product looks really gentle, really delicate. Yes, but for my eyes right now it's getting more complicated. I started to see like wars with the time, but yeah, this is why this project is not moving really fast. I hope to be ready before Easter this year, and then maybe I can also show you what other decorations I have for this day. And so this is what I will do in the upcoming days, and I hope you will stay with me until the next video to see some updates and current project for this stitchery and for the other ones. But this is it for this video. Bye bye!